Well, the election is just over 5 weeks away, and no matter which side wins, there is going to be a swag of new faces walking down this very path and taking a seat in Parliament.
It's been a long road to the real campaign. Babies have been kissed, sausages turned. But it's Labor that may be burnt in an electoral firestorm. Potential future leaders are on the line. Andrew Fraser could go, also ministers Cameron Dick, Sterling Hinchcliffe, Craig Wallace and Jeff Wilson. Even if they hold on, post-election Labor will look dramatically different. 10 long-serving MPs will hang up their hats at this election, taking with them 150 years of parliamentary experience.
And peace be with you.
This is the rearranging of the deck chairs on the Titanic.
Anna Bligh says even if her party loses, she won't be joining them.
And I intend, if I'm elected, to continue to represent them.
And you would stay the full term, even if Labor didn't win office?
A Newman cabinet could also look very different to the current shadow ministry. Former leader Lawrence Springborg is tipped to return to the front bench if the LNP win. LNP's Mount Cootha candidate Saxon Rice and Mansfield candidate Ian Walker could also be catapulted into the New Look ministry. But neither side are willing to claim victory just yet.
I've said all along that it is going to be a very, very, very tough election.
I think Premier Bligh can win the next election, but I think it will be a tough fight, and I think we are the underdogs.
Ursula Hager, 10 News.
Professor Steve Stockwell is from Griffith University. He's an expert in politics and also the media. He joins us now for a chat about this election. And Professor, has this campaign, we've heard so much already, has it been already run and won?
No, there's a way to go yet, Bill. The fat lady's got to sing before we can make a decision, before we know the final outcome, and the people get to vote. And that's the great thing about our democratic system, that the parties put their messages out there, the leaders do their thing, and then the people get their choice. And I think that that's going to be a very exciting time over the next month for the Queensland voters.
Well, you did work in the Labor Party, I think, back in the 80s. Can Anna Bligh bridge this gap? Can she defy these polls and get back and win?
Geez, you know, I've known Anna for 30 years. She's tough as teak, and she will give it the best shot she can. We saw that in the last election, and we see it in her determination to keep in Parliament even if she doesn't win. She will give it a best shot, but you'd have to say, as the polls presently stand, that the Liberal National Party and Campbell Newman are well ahead.
Well, we're going to put you right on the spot here. Who's going to win and by how many seats? Geez,
I'd like there to be a hung parliament with Bob Katter's party holding the balance. That'd be an interesting outcome. But I'd have to say that as things presently stand, before we've seen what the campaign has to offer, it's the Liberal National Party by about 10 to 12 seats.
All right, we appreciate your insight. Thanks for joining us, Professor Steve Stockwell from Griffith University.